vlogger live in Paris Orly Airport on the rooftop terrace, looking at the planes landing and taxiing. How you doing? We'll flip the camera. Let's see if we can zoom in. Here we go. There's a Royal Air Maroc just landed. CN RGV. There it is. So on the roof terrace you get quite a good view up here if you like your planes. It's not mega busy here right now, but you can see a few planes here. Transavia, Air France, Corsair. There's one down there. The sun's out. There's the sun. The terminal going around there, the control tower. It's quite a big airport here. It's not as big as Charles de Gaulle, but it's get interesting stuff in here. There's a Colombian Air Force 737 over there. You can see it. It's got its engine covers on. There was an Air China 747 round the back and a Polish Air Force 737. I don't know if they're still here. Hello Charlie, hello Sarah Charles, bonjour. I'm not flying home, no. This is my second day here. I'm chilling out. So we've got we filmed this Royal Air Marocs in quite a fancy colour scheme. Here we go. So it's pretty cool now. 60 years Royal Air Maroc. There you go. Pretty cool now. So we've got a bus waiting to go over the taxiway there. There's another one waiting, a lorry. You see people walking across here, it's crazy. You wouldn't see that at Gatwick or Heathrow. You'd get the sack. So there we are. There's a Transavia pushing back. Okay. So I've got a view in it. HTVS. It's one of the new ones they've got. They've got quite a lot of new ones, haven't they now? Got to try and log them all off. I haven't been here for 4 years. Since before the pandemic. So I've got a bit of catching up to do. The airport has changed slightly, I noticed. They've redeveloped it a lot more. There's there used to be a McDonald's underneath here, that's gone. You have to go over terminal 1, 2, 3 now. They've built a new bit along there. That didn't used to be. They was just building that when I last came here. That's all finished. It's blocked out a lot of the view of the planes along there now. But it's all free, this roof terrace. You can come up here, sit down and watch the planes all day. It don't cost nothing. Bring some food and drinks. Hello Eugene, hello Steve C, hello Damien Hancock. How you doing? Click the thumbs up, guys. So the weather's it was quite warm last night. I was sweating in my hotel room. Had to put the old fan on, open the window. It was cloudy, but it was very warm. Today we had a bit of rain this morning, then it stopped, and then the sun come out, and it's getting hotter again. It's going to be a scorcher, I think, this weekend. It's going to be at least 29, I reckon, 29, 30. So we're in Terminal 4 at the moment, Orly 4. I'm not going anywhere, I'm staying here till next week. We'll be going to the air show tomorrow. Spend a day there, Le Bourget. We might go to, depending how good or bad the air show is, it does get a bit boring. We might go somewhere else, might go to Charles de Gaulle Airport. Then we'll come back here again in the evening. 28 in England. Hello Michelle T. Who are you with, Johnny? I'm not with anyone, I'm on my own this time. I'm on a solo trip. I suppose it does get a bit quiet here in the evening. It's not that busy now. It probably should have come here earlier. But as my hotel room's only up the road, this is my base for the next week. Normally I stay up the north, but this time I'm staying in the south. So we've got 5 likes, so he's on the move. He's gonna go. So is the picture clear, guys? Give me some feedback on the picture. Is it any good? There's not many landing now. Picture good. Thank you. So there's an old control tower over there. It's pretty old, doesn't it? Looks like something from the 60s. Got a Colombian Air Force 737 there. There's a Transavia next to it. There's one over there. That's the runway. And I'll be going to Benidorm this year. Andrew tells. What do you tell everyone? I don't know, I might do. You'll have to wait and see. So that'd be spoiling it if I say yes, wouldn't it? I am going to go there at some point, but when, I can't say. So we've got some planes there. Air France, Transavia, TUI. There's a Corsair over there. Bit of heat haze. Hello Steve H, how you doing? So you got the old terminal there, look, there's the control tower. Big car park over there. Monorail track going round to the other terminal. So we're on this roof terrace at Orly Airport. I would imagine in the old days you used to be able to go up here, but it's all been blocked off. It's a shame, isn't it? You would have had an amazing view if all this top bit was open up here, but unfortunately not to be. Right, one's just landed. We've got a Transavia. I haven't been to the centre of Paris yet, no. Only arrived last night. Felt very tired. Had a lie in today. I've had a bit of a lazy day. What's that? Funny Andrew Tells is a new account and he knows you're going to Benidorm. I think I know who that might be. Someone beginning with T. HTVC is the reg of the plane. Just landed. So I got my little holdall bag. That is what I came to Paris in, guys. That bag there, that's got all my clothes in, everything, cables, vlogging gear, everything. That is what I came to Paris in. On my flight yesterday from Gatwick, I've emptied it. It's all in the hotel room. I've got a couple of phones there and cables and an apple. That's my food for now. That's my survival kit. Oh dear. Let's read your comments. Sorry, they've gone off the screen again. Tub, going for a shower. That sounds good. We lost the signal a bit there. The signal's gone down a bit. So, don't know how much longer. Using the airport's Wi-Fi plus my data. So, I'm on my own, Steve H. Hello, Pete and Shell. How are you doing? Right, I'll try and film some of the planes landing. We just saw a Transavia land. We've got a Vulin just landed. There we go. Oh. NFI. Yeah, there's always demonstrations in the centre of Paris, isn't there? So that's probably why I might not go. Apparently, they're protesting a lot about tourists in Paris. Apparently, France has got very, very busy. Very busy. And I suppose it's a bit off-putting going into the centre of Paris. I might try one day. If it's okay, I might go another day, but if not, I'll avoid it. I don't want to get caught up in trouble. It's not worth it, is it? Bugger that. So I found a big shopping centre today. I've done a video on a burger I had, McDonald's. I was going to title the video couldn't eat for 16 hours, because that's how long I had to wait from when I got off the plane to when I found somewhere to eat this morning. 16 hours. 16 hours without eating. I mean, Jesus. That's a long time, 16 hours. I had to find a McDonald's in a shopping centre about a mile away from where I'm staying. I had to walk there. Couldn't get a bus, couldn't get a train. Where I'm staying, I could call it the Hotel of Hell. It's not even a hotel, it's like an apartment block with, it looks like half of it's full with immigrants. And I booked it on booking.com. I don't know how it got accepted as a hotel. But there's no vending machines there, there's no restaurant, there's no cafe, there's nothing. You can't even get a bottle of water there. It's terrible. So the only place you can buy stuff is here at the airport, or go to a shopping centre. Bit of bad luck. If I'd have knew it was like that, I wouldn't have booked it. But that's the problem when you book somewhere sometimes. You don't know what you're going to get until you get there. I did look at some reviews and it looked okay, but obviously it wasn't okay. See, Johnny, it helps if you pay a bit more money. Yeah, maybe I was being a bit tight. But it cost me nearly £300. It's cost me nearly £300 to stay in this room I'm at, which is quite a lot of money, really, for 6 nights. Works out about £48 a night. It's not as good as the Fuerteventura holiday I went on with Pete and Chow. That was only £200. That was much better. Even though that was a bit budget, it was a lot better. At least you had a swimming pool, and you had the nice sun. Do you know what I mean? But I have booked to go away late December. Right, sorry about moving the camera around. I'm trying to multitask here. Just checking something a minute. Why don't you move on to Belgium? Because I think you would like it better and not far from where you are. Oh, good. John, Tom is my mate and he told me you're meeting him in Benidorm. Yes, and it's the immigrants that the French let in freely and send them here. Yes, the immigrants, I suppose they send a load here, they send a load to their country, the UK. They're everywhere. They've got to go somewhere, I suppose. Obviously where they live is not very nice. Oh, I missed that Vueling, didn't I? What was that Vueling? Got distracted. AFI. Belgium on this trip. That just costs more money, won't it? There are some hotels. There's an Ibis and some other hotel. We've got an interesting plane coming out now. There's one coming into land. It's an Algerian airline, I think. I've never seen this one before until today. I saw it land earlier. It's got TAL on the tail. Does anyone know what the name of the airline is? It's all. There's another Transavia landing. There's loads of them here. They're based here. There's a Transavia. Alright, here we go. TAL. What does it say? It says something Airlines. Tarsley Airlines. That's the first. I've never seen one of them before. They're quite rare, aren't they? TCVCA. 7T VCA, I mean. There you go. Bit of a reflection on the window here. You've got these glass panels in front. But that was quite nice if you like your planes. It's different, isn't it? That's what it's all about, seeing different ones. GZHR. Ah, I need that one. GZHR, I've been hunting that plane down for years. Finally I've got it. GZHR. I think that was based somewhere in the Caribbean, this plane. It's now back at Orly Airport. That's good. Right, we've got one landing. There's what one's this? Star Alliance. TAP. It's a TAP, but it's in Star Alliance colours. It's a Neo, Airbus Neo. CSTVF. CSTVF. So by the question on YouTube about where you're going, you're in Paris, you're meeting Tim in Benidorm, and December you're going to Tenerife. So when are you going to New York? Who knows? Who knows? It could be tomorrow. As Peter shall say. You never know where we're going to be. Right. What made you decide to go to Paris, Johnny? Steve H says, well, I come here every, I do come here, I've been coming here since the 80s. Every 2 years they have an air show at Paris. And I've been coming every 2 years since the 80s. All except a couple of times. And I like it, so it's a little trip, isn't it? It's a little break. The first time I came here, I saw the NASA 747 with the space shuttle on the back. That was pretty amazing. Who remembers that? It was 1983 I came here the first time. And the space shuttle was on the back of a jumbo jet. So we've got 9 in the room. Thanks for coming on. Got 6 likes. Click the like button, guys, if you haven't clicked it. Got to put my glasses back on. I can't read. So there's another plane coming in. 2 years before you left school. That's right, Gary. So I must have been 14 then. I went with my mum. Are you going to do a live at the air show? Well, it's on now. It's been on since Monday, but public days start tomorrow. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I'll try and do a live. I don't know if I'll get a signal though. If not, I'll just do some recordings. Hello, Nick Wiltshire. How you doing? What we got here? We got a Nouvel Air. That's from Tunisia. Has anyone been on Nouvel Air? Pretty sure that was in here last night, that one. TSINT. They do go to Gatwick, these Nouvel Air. You do see them in there sometimes. Right, so excuse when the camera goes out of focus or I don't film the planes, it's because I'm looking through my binoculars. So there was a few plane spotters sitting here earlier. They've gone now. They've moved on. So we've got another one just landed. What's this? Air France. You get some Air France planes here, but not as many as Charles de Gaulle. Seems to be EasyJet, Vueling and Transavia seem to be the main ones in here. So it must have been a year before you left, Gary, was it? You're a year above me, weren't you? Good old, they were the days, weren't they? The 80s. Stanley Deason. HBNL. So the sun's setting nicely now, isn't it, on that Colombian 737? You left in 1984. Yeah, I left in 85. We might have to move. The sun's going down over there. HBNL. Loads of Transavias here. Look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 Transavias there. Blitz. We've got a Nouvel Air coming in. Should we film that? It's like EasyJet at Gatwick, that's right. Loads of EasyJets at Gatwick, aren't there? Used to be all BA, didn't it? But EasyJet have taken over. Transavia are certainly dominating this airport. I flew with Vulin, Gary. Never flown on them before. They're quite a good airline, but a budget airline. They didn't have any drinks service, which was a bit bad. Normally when you go on EasyJet, you get offered tea or coffee or a quick drink, because the flight was 50 minutes. They didn't offer any. All they did, they came round collecting rubbish. That was it. The flight was quite smooth. 52 minutes I think it took, the flight from Gatwick. It was delayed nearly an hour. 53-minute delay. So he's going behind there. So there's a Vulin. A Vulin's just landed. I went on a bigger one. That's like an A319, is it? I went on an A321, the longer one. That's quite a small one, that one. Very small, isn't it? What's the reg of it? I've got to try and get the reg of it. ECMKX. ECMKX. So I can read the regs of the planes on Flight Radar live. But it's a bit... I can't do it on this phone when I'm doing a live on YouTube. That's the only thing. Right, let's zoom back out. It's quite good. You can zoom on a live on YouTube. Look, it goes right out like that, wide angle, and then you can zoom right in just on a standard phone. It's quite good, isn't it? But obviously the picture's not very good. Remember to get a drink on the plane at the terminal before you get on the... Yeah. Oh, here we go. We got a tap just landed. Another tap. That's the second one. TMY. CSTMY. So there you go. You got this roof terrace here. Look, got all these. You get the staff come up here smoking, chilling out on their breaks. Then you get the spotters come up here. They probably stay here all day if you like doing that sort of thing. So we got 9 in the room. Not as many as Colin had. He had about 100 on his live, didn't he? Done very well, Colin. Well done, Colin, if you're watching in Tenerife. Unless it's Big Jet TV. Never mind. There's an Air France. Colin's on his way home now, is he? He's had a delay. Oh, I think there's quite a lot of delays at the moment. Flights. Looking at Gatwick the other day, nearly every flight was delayed, I think. I've heard there's air traffic control strikes in France, so that's probably what's causing half of it. And then the weather, dodgy thunderstorms going around. Tina Giorgio, hello, how you doing? So what's the time in your country? We're an hour ahead here. It's 9:10 at night now in Paris, sunny Paris. I don't know if you can see it on camera. There's a Concorde over here. Can you see it? In the background, above those tanks, There's an old Concorde wreck. Look, can you see it? That's a prototype Concorde there in the middle of the screen. I've never been up to that close up. I don't know how you get there, but I wouldn't mind going over to that and having a look. Right, another plane's just landed, another Transavia. HUYL. Right, I just have to write these down. I haven't got time to look them up. HUYL. Right. Roger. Hello, Roger. Hello, Tina. Blimmin' signal keeps dipping every so often, doesn't it? Roger. Let me know. I'm feeling better now. I think my cough's gone now. I don't seem to cough hardly at all now. So that's a relief. Well, we got another Transavia landing. It's all Transavia now. They're all coming back again. HUYD. That's another one I need. Doesn't take long to log them off. A day or two here and you've got them all. What's going on, Helen Casey says. What am I doing? I'm doing a bit of plane watching. There you go. You're probably thinking, that's sad, Johnny. What are you doing? I think I'm in a... When I lean forward, the signal cuts out. Right, there you go. HUYL. We've got a little black spot going on now. The signal's playing up. How long have I been live? I've lost track of how long I've been live now. I must have been live an hour nearly. Can anyone tell me? Right, so that plane's waiting for something. He's waiting for Christmas, isn't he? I didn't fancy going, plus I wasn't well enough and too much walking. HZGS, Air Corsica. Here we go, there's a rare one. HZGS. Oh, he's waiting for the Tunis Air to go out, this one. There's a Tunis Air just coming out. There we go. Dodgy signal, dodgy internet. Apologies, guys, it's beyond my control. Hello, Vanessa. Got one in the room. Can you see me? Can you hear me? Am I here? He could have given you some romance though, Denise. Steve 8 says. Yes, wait until you are better before you decide to go away, Denise, Tina says. Good evening. Bonsoir. He's a bit off centre. Look, he's meant to go on that yellow line. He's off. Oh, he's on it now. He's coming towards us. There he goes. Don't crash into the terminal. Steady, steady. Got no brakes. Right, let's zoom out. It's a bit too close, that, isn't it? Let's watch these vehicles crossing the taxiway. Look, all these baggage tuggers. Hey, we got, how many we got? We got one there. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. There's a tug and a ramp. It's like a big convoy. There's a Transavia over there. The coach has arrived. It looks like are they getting off of that? Not sure what's going on there. Looks like it's just landed, that one. Are you waiting for your flight? No, I'm not, Helen. I'm just I've just come here to view some planes, as my hotel's about a mile up the road. Just kill a bit of time. I thought I'd do a live, see if I can get a signal here. Obviously the signal's up and down. It's not the best place for internet. You're in hospital. Roger's in hospital. Got rushed in Monday night. Oh, sorry to hear that, Roger. I hope you get better. Hope it's nothing drastic. Get well. Get well, Roger. Right, we got... So sorry about the signal keep going, guys. The internet signal's a bit rubbish around here. So people are not staying here long, they're going. It's probably because it's getting late. But what else have I got to do? I can probably go and get something to eat somewhere. I might could go up to the shopping centre up the road, get a train ticket for tomorrow. Get one of these passes where it's unlimited travel. You can get the Paris Visit card or the Navigo. I'm going to get the Navigo one. It's a bit cheaper. So I should go to the air show tomorrow and yeah, go to the air show and see what that's like. So as you can see, look at that, all those... Is that Roger? Endocarditis. Excuse my bad pronunciation. I've lost my glasses now. Bloody hell. Right, we've got another Transavia. This one's just landed. So we're on top of the roof at Orly Airport. One's just landed, another one's just landed, Air France. Where's he gone? There. We've got this one here. He's going to turn, he's turning. He's going on that yellow line, look, follow the yellow line. You see, he's got to keep the front wheel on the yellow line there. Look at that, perfect. Wow, look at that, he's coming right in. Good pilot, good pilot. What's that, 10 out of 10? We'll give him 10 out of 10. Endocarditis flare-up. Denise says get well. Steve H, Helen Casey, hope you're okay. God, you have to multitask here, don't you, doing this? Whew, this is difficult. Hang on a minute, guys, I'm just trying to do something. No, I can't read the number of that one. Oh well, that one slipped the net. Sometimes they slip the net. I can look it up on air radar though. What's the time now? 20 past 9. So we can log all the planes off that I miss anyway. Right, so it's getting late here now. I'll probably end this live soon. It was just a little test to see if I can get a signal here. There's a plane just taken off in the sky up there. Let's see if we can get that on camera. There you go, that black bit in the middle there, that's a plane just taken off. It's like an orange sky, but it doesn't look like that on camera. There you go. I'm going home from Vanessa's. Bye everyone. Bye Denise. Bye Vanessa. Steve H. Bye Denise. Right, well, what's the time now? It's nearly 9:30. There's another plane just landed. It's another Vulin. Let's film this one then, and then we'll call it a day, I think. You're in bed all wired up. Jesus. Are you going to see Mickey Mouse? I'm not going to Disneyland, no. I know you can get a bus from here though. It costs 24 euros to get to Disneyland from Orly Airport. If that's any handy info. That's from Ibiza, that flight, Tina says. Is it? Okay. Well, it looks like an A320. EC Nay. It's I've lost it. Where is it? That's a Neo. EC Nay. I think I've seen EC Nax. That's a Tenerife one. It's got Visit Tenerife on it, EC Nax. I did a little video of it the other day at Gatwick. They put a big sticker in the middle of it, Visit Tenerife. So obviously a bit of advertising for Tenerife, and then they obviously peel it off. Right, so there's another plane just taken off. There's another one just landing. Where is it? There it is. It's another Transavia. People on their e-scooters here. That's what I need, an e-scooter. Save me about half-hour walk. All the people on the Titan sub have died. Oh dear. That's sad. Wow. I suppose they only had so many hours oxygen, didn't they, to get them up, and they didn't get them up, so you're not going to survive, are you? Plus it was in very, very deep water. Very tragic accident. But I guess that's the risk you take going in a submarine, going down at that sort of depth. I don't think I'd go down to see the Titanic in a submarine. No thank you. Hello, Anne-Marie Elton. Hello. What's a brilliant idea? What was her brilliant idea? Am I going to see Mickey Mouse? No, I'm not going to see Mickey Mouse. Sorry you're late to chat. It doesn't matter, Anne, no worries. We're nearly coming to the end of this live now anyway. I've been live for over an hour. It's nearly 9:30 at night here in Paris. It's 8:30 in England. It's the same time as Ireland, isn't it, Anne? 9:30? Pretty sure Ireland's an hour ahead, isn't it? So there's not really much going on here now. It's a bit boring and repetitive. So we'll probably end this stream in a minute. So all I can say is thanks for watching, guys. Click the thumbs up. If you're new on here, click the subscribe button, it's free. And the bell for all future videos. Notifications. So that plane's probably going to go on that yellow line there, isn't he? He's gonna park here next to all these other ones. Look, we've got all these other ones here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 Transavias, and there's another one. There's a 2 he just pushed back. Hello, David Butler. When am I going to Ireland? I don't know. One day I'll go there. I've never been to Ireland, so that would be good. There you go. Look at all those Transavias on the screen. That's pretty amazing, isn't it? All those planes crammed next to each other. How often do you see that? You don't see that often. So as you can see, it's a nice evening here in Paris. The sun's out. The sun's going down over there. Sunset. Looks like it's going to be a nice day tomorrow, if it stays like this tonight. Are you travelling, Johnny? No, I'm just in Paris for 7 days. Today's my second day, so 5 more days and that's it. Back to the UK. And then I'll be going away again a week later. So look out for that. Hello, David Butler. Don't matter if you're late, don't worry. How are you all? Hope you're well. I think an Air Corsica plane's just pushed back along there. So we'll watch that one come round, then we'll end the live. There's another one landing. Can't make out what it is. It looks like a dark blue colour with yellow engines. That's an unusual one. What the hell is that alien one? ITA Airways. It used to be Alitalia and they're now ITA. Slowly repainting them all in blue. That's quite a nice one. All good here in Dublin, David says. That's good. Paris is a beautiful city, but expensive, yes. I went to Paris. I've come to Paris because I've been here many times, and I like to go to see the air show. It's every 2 years. Obviously, because of COVID, they didn't have it. They cancelled it, and I wasn't doing YouTube then. So the signal does keep cutting out, guys. So Ireland was today declared what? The most expensive country in Europe. Oh. Steve H watches a YouTuber called Simon Wilson. He's playing Monopoly Travel Edition, and wherever he lands on the board, he goes to that country real time. That's different. That's a good idea. Maybe I could do that, or I could put a load of countries in the hat and pick one out. I do like going to new places, but obviously I do like Tenerife. I am going back there later in the year, so don't worry guys, I will be there. But I do like travelling now. There's another plane coming into land. Can you see it? That light in the sky. It's just above that plane. There you go. The white tower. Can't quite make out what it is. Okay. It looks like Air Corsica. You get quite a lot of those in here, Air Corsica. I think I've seen 3 already today. Air Corsica, that's a Neo. KJ, that was in here last night when I arrived. HBKJ. There you go, Air Corsica. So there's a plane Corsair. There's a Corsair. There's a Corsair Airbus just pushing out down there. Where that should come back round and taxi round. Hopefully it'll come back in a minute, unless it's going into the maintenance hangar. Let's double check. Let's see if it's got a tug tow in it. No, he's got his light on. He's taxiing. He should come back because he can't get round to the runway that way. I used to think they could go round that way and take off, but they can't. The only thing he could do is go up there and take off up there. But I don't know, it's a bit strange. Don't know why he's going up there. Right, we've got 13 in the room. Hello. How you doing? I'm John. Unfortunately not great for tourists coming to Ireland, as accommodation is so expensive here. Yeah, that's the problem, isn't it? When accommodation is expensive, it's very off-putting. I've looked at many places so far this year and not gone there because of the price. You know, if you hunt around, you can find a bargain, but they're very hard to find. There's an EasyJet. We haven't had many EasyJets in here today, have we? Expensive game because he started in the UK, then he went to Turkey, crossed a bridge to Asia, rolled the dice and had to go to Stonehenge. Lots of tents around these days, Johnny. Steve H says. What plane is that? That's an EasyJet. It's an Austrian registered one. IJW. So you've got the sun reflecting off the glass there, look. That's not fake. The sun's gone round there now, look at that. Look at this for a sunset. That's pretty cool. Oh, look at that. The sun's going down. It's a lovely clear evening here in Paris Orly. So we've got Voulin now. Did I fly to Paris? Yes, I went on Voulin. In fact, it might even be the plane that's just landed because it's based here apparently. NYE. It's not that one, but it was one similar to that one. A321. Nice planes to fly on if you've never been on one. They're bigger than the A320, but they're all right. How long was the flight? 53 minutes. 53 minutes from Gatwick, Helen, and it was delayed nearly an hour. So that was annoying. But what can you do, eh? I have done a travel vlog of yesterday, coming here. It's quite a long video. So I will try and get it uploaded in the next day or two. I'm just going to slap all the videos together and just merge them all together and just upload it. I can't be bothered editing it. Have I ever been to Zante in Greece? Jacob. No, I haven't, I'm afraid. Haven't been to Greece yet, so that's a country I'm yet to visit. I was hoping to go to Skiathos. We got a big Air France 777 pushing back now. Can you see that, guys? That was quite a cool sight, that, doesn't it? All those Transavias. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 Transavias on screen and an Air France. When do you see that? When do you see that, guys? That is rare. And there's an Air France. 2 Air Frances, a Vulin and a Corsair all on the screen. That's got to be worth a thumbs up. Skiathos is a nice island, but it's really quiet. Zante has atmosphere. Yeah, Skiathos. But if you don't want to look at planes, then obviously you want things to do, don't you, when you go there? You don't want it to be boring. How long am I here for? 7 days, Helen. Last time I came here, it was only about 4 days. It went very quick last time. I didn't get a chance to do anything, to be honest. I think I spent a day at the air show and a couple of days at airports, and I went home. So that Air France, what's happened to him? He stopped pushing back. He pushed back and he stopped. Maybe he's been told not to push back. That's strange, isn't it? You don't normally see that. You don't normally see a plane push back and stop. Maybe there's a Transavia going back next to him. There's a plane having its tail inspected there. Can you see that? There's a cherry tree. They're looking at that Transavia plane. I don't know what's going on there. There's obviously something wrong with it. Giving it a quick inspection. We got a weird plane just land there. It's all white. It doesn't have a name on it. 9HVDS. 9HVDS. Whoa, that Corsair's taking off on this runway. Here we go. That was unexpected, wasn't it? I wonder where he vanished. Because he went down there, didn't he? And then he vanished, and I thought he's coming back, and he didn't. So he did take off on that runway after all that. So there you go. There's an A330 just taken off on the runway where they were landing. Maybe they're switching runways now, I don't know. Have I got any videos of Balearic Islands? Not yet, I'm afraid. I've never been there, Brandon. Having its tail inspected. Corsica is a French island near Menorca. There's that rare, that's that unusual Airbus that's just landed. trying to zoom out. I can't zoom out now. Oh, there we go. VDS. 9H VDS. So you obviously got special permission to take off on that runway to save time, because they're still landing on that runway. Another Transavia's just landed. So they haven't changed runways. So that was a Corsair A330 that just took off. It is starting to get a bit dark now. The light's changing. I can't even read the numbers on the plane now. HTVX. Well, the autofocus went funny then. HTVX. I'm not flying home now. I can speak a bit of French, Helen. At one point I was quite good at it. I was almost speaking French fluent at one point, but yeah, you forget if you don't stay in a place. It's lots of words to learn, but you do live somewhere, I suppose. If you live somewhere for 6 months a year, then you'll probably learn it quick, wouldn't you? Jacob says he's from France. Have you heard of Nantes? If you ever see a cheap flight, come for a day. Call to meet you. I can say bonjour. Bonjour, madame. Bonjour, monsieur. Right, the signal's going a bit funny again now. I think we're going to have to end this live now. Don't know what that Air France is doing. He pushed back and he stopped. That plane's having his tail inspected. There's one pushing back. Right, so I'm going to end this live now. It's getting a bit tedious and I want to go and get something to eat and get my head down for a busy day tomorrow. A plane is landing from Ibiza. Is that the one now? Transavia? They're all Transavias. Signal is fine for you. H-U-Y-S. H-U-Y-S. HTVA. That plane's been waiting for ages to push back. That one, HTVA. That must have been waiting since I first went live. Don't know why they waited for an hour. Iberia from Madrid is landing. Here's our flight 9:55 to Gatwick. I'm not today. It's just landing. Yeah, it's just landed. Signal is bad. Yes, it keeps coming, I'm afraid, the signal. Yeah, signal's got too bad now. Right, I'm going to end it now, guys. I'll do another live another day, maybe tomorrow. So thanks for watching. Click the thumbs up. Subscribe Johnny Vlogger UK if you haven't. If you've already subscribed, thanks for joining. Appreciated. I'll see you in the next video. Take care, everyone. I'll see you tomorrow. I'm going to go now. There's another Trans Avia. So that's it, guys. He's off. He's that one's about to go, and I'm going to go. So bye-bye, everyone. Bye, everyone. I'll flick the camera. Bye, everyone. Thanks for watching.